Hey guys, so today's episode is going to be a little bit different. We're actually not going to be drinking in this one.
We're just taking a little break.
Sorry about that, guys.
What? Are you serious?
Fuck.
Okay. Well.
Who was that?
I don't fucking know. That was weird.
Well, all right. La 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 la.
Whoa.
La la la.
Why are you so shaky? Just kidding.
Because I'm nervous again.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude.
I'm gonna drink this
I'm
for
not.
now, and
Okay.
just until I run out.
I'll drink this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Ready?
Here we go. Let's have fun.
We always have fun.
Yeah, I know.
Shit.
Cheers.
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 Tequila Tuesday. That shit's nasty. I'm just kidding.
Well, hey guys. Welcome back to Talaveras and Tequilas. My name is Daniel.
I'm Anna.
Or Sally. Whichever one you want to go with.
Never the L word.
Doesn't matter. If you guys haven't already, just go ahead and click that subscribe button. It only takes like a couple seconds to do that, really.
Yeah. And hit like, subscribe, and I think that's it. I don't know. For now.
Or share with your friends.
Yes, definitely share.
And then the last one is that if you want to help support this channel, not just for this podcast, but just for like the filmmaking and just basically just supporting this whole channel.
Basically our whole brand.
Our whole brand. Like eventually we'll have merch soon-ish.
We will definitely have some merch and stuff like that, but I mean...
But if you want to go any further, you can go... The link is in the description below, but it's a Buy Me a Coffee at Talavera Studios. From there, that's just basically you can donate or become a member for little benefits and things like that. We're working out the details, but for now, you could just throw $1 at us or anything like that if you want to.
Yeah, like a stripper. Throw $1 at us.
Throw $1 at us. I've been a stripper before.
He has. No, not really. I was gonna say something. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. I just that stripper thing kind of caught me off, and it reminded me of that one time when we were at the grocery store. But I'm pretty sure I did it like multiple times. I always like to joke with people in public, especially like, servers and cashiers and just, people in general. It's just funny because they always take me so serious.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't blame them, but
it's believable too.
Well, that's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
When you joke with somebody. Okay, but just a couple of times where, like, obviously both of us worked as servers, so we had like
nothing but ones.
Yeah, and so whenever we'd go pay at the cash register in grocery stores.
Yeah.
And like, it'd be like, here, like you would pay, and you just count out all the ones, and then the cashier would just be like.
Well, sometimes they would be happy because they're like, oh, thanks, I needed ones.
Yeah,
sometimes, but
like, whenever like the whole counting thing and whatever.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh no, like don't worry, he's a stripper, not me.
And they'd be like, oh.
Sometimes the reactions would be like, ugh, or they'd be like.
I think majority of the time they were laughing, or got a little kick out of it.
But not that one lady.
Yeah, not that one lady, but she was already having a bad day to begin with.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Do you know which lady I'm talking about?
I think so, but I don't remember. From, what was it, Fiesta Foods or Walmart?
Walmart. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Dude, that lady was scary. We went to Walmart one time and, just went to cash out.
Yeah.
And she was scanning all her shit. And she didn't even say hi or anything. She was just like... And we were like, hey, how's it going? And she's just like, beep, beep, just scanning all her shit. Yeah. And then at the end, she just like, she didn't even give us the total. She just.
And then
she gives us the receipt, and we're just like, okay, thank you. And then she's like, you're welcome. And that's all she said. And
we're just walking away like, damn, sorry.
Yeah. I was like, damn, like,
sorry.
I felt like I was in timeout or something.
Shoot.
Sucks to suck.
But yeah, there was a lot of times where people were like, I believe it.
So yeah, we're drinking something a little different today.
Yeah. If you don't recognize it, it's El Jimador. And
it's a reposado.
Yeah, it's reposado. It's not our second favorite tequila, but it's
not our second, or it is our second?
Not our second.
Oh.
But it's our second go-to, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely cheap, and it's not bad. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. But
it's really, I mean, obviously, any type of tequila is better whenever it's served cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're a little bitch. Just kidding. God.
I mean, yeah, but still. and the other thing that we're drinking it with is just some
Sunny D, some good old regular Sunny D. Yeah. It's pretty good.
That's another good chaser. Like if you're just looking for something quick and easy, just grab a bottle. You can get $1 Sunny D from Dollar General.
Yeah.
You're good. Let me ask you something. This episode is called Crudos.
It's called what?
Crudos?
The movie?
No.
Oh.
Crudo.
Crudo.
So, what is that?
Crudo. So, it means raw.
Raw?
Yeah. It literally, the literal translation from Spanish to English is raw.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. But, I mean, it makes sense because, when you're hungover and you just feel all raw.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So basically that's all
inflamed and
just
dead, like a fresh dead body or something. I don't know.
Yeah, technically. So that's basically our episode is just about being hungover, which is everybody's favorite, right?
I love being hungover.
So do I. That's the only reason why I drink, just so I could be hungover the next day.
Me too.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. No wonder why we're married. Makes sense.
So, I mean, I think, last episode we kind of talked about it a little bit about our worst hangover story.
Is that your worst hangover story?
I mean, I've had similar, close to it, but I think that's my worst hangover story.
Oh, well, you're the one that drove, but...
Yeah, I had to drive. I was literally driving like this the whole time, just like
fuck. In the heat with no air conditioner. Yeah, I agree. That was pretty bad. We definitely pulled over 3 or 4 times just to
at least every
rest area
and
every
gas stop,
exit, gas station. Yeah,
just took a 5-minute break, just
yeah, that was bad. It was hot. Ugh.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I made it so worse is because we had no air conditioner for that.
And then when we found out how to fix it, it was just simple. It's dude, we could have avoided that whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
We would have been fine if we had that stupid air conditioner fixed, but
it's all right. But
it's okay.
I think one of my other bad hangovers days was it was a couple Super Bowls ago when we had it at your brother's house.
Oh shit!
It's we drank the night before, just having a good old time. Me and her, and then it was Super Bowl Sunday, and we went over to Morenci, and I just could not, for the life of me, get a grip to just hang out and participate. I couldn't get another beer. I couldn't drink water or anything like that, just because I was just no appetite.
You're all crudo.
I'm just sitting on the couch, just in a fetal position, just.
Damn, dude.
And they're like, Daniel, get up and hang out with us.
Yeah, and we made you drink a red beer, and we were like, dude, you need a red beer.
No, I think it changed. I mean, it's pretty close. So it's that day, but also the other time in Cruces, when we hung out at Amanda's place.
That was your second worst hangover?
Yeah.
What?
Just because,
Oh,
like...
yeah, no, because... I remember.
I was literally just, like, sitting like this on the counter the whole day.
Yeah, that's true.
I had oatmeal. That was great.
Yeah.
What about yours?
Shit. Worst hangover?
Yeah.
Worst hangover. I think that definitely the ballyhoo one that we talked about in the last episode.
Yeah.
Because I remember like we had to check out of our hotel, and I was like, dude, like we need to stop at like a Walgreens to get like Pedialyte and something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like as you were inside the store getting like supplies, some ibuprofen, some Pedialyte, some like a snack or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I remember like I was just like, oh shit, and like I just grabbed like a grocery bag that was just randomly in there and I just like barfed. Yeah. Oh. Gross. Yeah, and then I think we stopped at a gas station too, and I threw up in the bag. In the car.
You threw up more than I did.
I did.
Wait, I don't think I threw up at all.
Well, good for you.
Yeah. Because I resist it as best as I can because I hate throwing up.
Get over it.
I know. I hate it.
I definitely. There was another time, I don't remember, but there was one time that I was so hungover and I wasn't even throwing up. I was just dry heaving. Mm-hmm. And then like the next day I had to like go to work the day after the hangover, and I was still recovering. And I just remember like I was like, oh fuck, like I'm so sore, like my stomach hurts bad. And I didn't understand why, and I was like, oh well, because I was fucking dry heaving all day yesterday. So yeah, dry heaving sucks.
There was this one time, like it was between the three of us. We're drinking, obviously. You guys heard our story.
The three of us?
Yeah.
Me, you, and Tequila?
Me, you, and Rico.
Oh.
Yeah. So you guys heard our story. A couple of the stories. But it was my turn that night.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was on the toilet throwing up, and they're all laughing at me, making fun of me, whatever, because I made a mess.
Oh. Oh my god, that was so dumb.
Anyway, so I went to bed. They put me to bed right away after I was done, or finally getting a grip to make my way to the bed. The very next day, woke up at 40 minutes before work, and went to work.
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of a different story.
No, yeah. that was the same. Well, oh.
No. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
actually.
It is. So I'm at work. I'm like, all right, well, here we go, guys. Like, oh, Daniel, you all right? You look terrible. I'm like, I'm here. So
another day, another hangover.
Another day, another hangover. Let's do this. Putting my hair up. I'm like, why is my hair so like knotted and tangled? And I like, oh my god, it's throw up.
Ew. I remember that.
So I just run into the bathroom. That is disgusting. Gross. That is so gross.
Never have I ever gone to work with throw up in my hair.
Yeah.
You're disgusting.
That was terrible. And then like just standing at the tables being like, what do you want?
Dude, that was like the worst. I think the worst was like, okay, like having a bartend hungover and somebody asked for fucking like Jack Daniels or like Makers, which is like those two are like the worst smelling liquors ever that I've ever like. I've never even drank Maker's Mark, or like I've only drank Jack Daniels like once in my life, and it was disgusting. But just like pouring the shot and just like getting that whiff, and it's just like, oh my god, that's definitely the worst.
Ugh.
Yeah, for sure.
That's gross.
Yeah, it is gross, but that is the fucking worst.
Yeah. And if anybody has ever drank before, pretty sure they have a hangover story at some point in time.
Oh yeah, like the worst.
And if there's anybody out there that says, I don't get hangovers,
you're lying.
You're lying.
It's either you barely just turned 21, or you're lying.
Right.
I didn't really get like my first hangover until I was like 22. and I drank a bunch of like beer.
Yeah, I'm not sure my first hangover. No, I don't know. I was like 22, 23 probably. So
yeah, I just remember my first hangover because I'd always be like, yeah, I don't get hangovers, but I was literally like little.
And it's like,
it's a little kid.
You know, a lot of people have a tolerance or whatever to drink so much and be able to hang out with the big boys, but there's got to be at some point in time you have had a hangover, because everybody gets hangovers, because that's just your body basically depleted of all of its electrolytes and what's the other thing that
all the good shit,
basically all the good vitamins inside of your body. So that's why, like, whenever the next
dehydrated as fuck.
Yeah, you're dehydrated. That's why the next day, like, your liver is all exhausted from overworking pretty much, the extra hours, just because you're poisoning your body.
Literally, that's stupid. I think that's dumb. Is like, when you drink alcohol, you're literally poisoning yourself.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, there's no other way to put it. Like, you are poisoning yourself.
It ruins your bloodstream. It's just not, it's not good.
It just fucks you up.
But yet, it's a freaking multi-million-dollar industry.
Yeah,
because they have commercials every single freaking football day.
Yeah, but there's a difference between, like drinking casually or whatever the fuck and abusing it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can abuse it.
I think we got to the verge of like almost abusing it, but I don't think we actually like did.
No, just because like we looked at others, like stories of abusing alcohol, and it's.
I touched his foot. Wait. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And it, hearing people about abusing alcohol could be really bad, because it's like
or just seeing it yourself.
And it's like people drown themselves inside of this to the point to their whole body
just fails,
shuts down.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then I look at like I'm not trying to like say I'm better or anything like that, but I'm just like compare it, and I'm like I'm not like that. I know when I don't need to drink and when I can drink.
Yeah.
And I think that we both reflect on that, just because it's like, do you want to drink today? I'm like, I really don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm chilling today with this or whatever. And I'm like, let's wait till
next week.
whatever day it is.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like, I wouldn't consider myself an alcoholic, but I love to drink though.
Right. Of course. I like to drink too.
I don't need to.
Right.
I mean, if you're listening to our last episode, then you would probably disagree. But in all honesty,
I mean, like, it's Talaveras and tequilas, so you guys would think we disagree with that. But no, it's just because like we just I'm not saying we totally understand it, but we have a good understanding of it.
Yeah,
that makes sense?
And we know our limits too.
Yeah.
Like whenever we get drunk, like we know like I'm too drunk.
I can't drink anymore.
Yeah.
Whatever, if we're hanging out, whatever.
Yeah, but most like when it comes to like alcoholics, they just wake up and they're just looking for their next drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just to keep it numb, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which sucks, but you know what I mean?
People go through that,
Yeah. And it sucks to see people go through that, but like, like we're not like that at all.
No.
Like we can literally go like, we can stop drinking, but.
Yeah. And if there's anybody, I mean, it happens a couple of times, but if there's anybody like around us that cannot be in the presence of alcohol, like we put that away.
We respect it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like, you don't want it. Okay. Like we're not gonna drink in front of you. We're not gonna tease you about it, because that's just rude.
Yeah. I don't like that. There's been times where like, one of our friends, she was like, I'm quitting drinking, and we're like, okay. And, I remember like, we didn't really get into an argument over it, but she was like ranting like on Facebook, saying that it was hard to find people to hang out with because all of her friends like to drink.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, bitch, like you can hang out with us. She's like, yeah, but you guys drink. And I was like, yeah, but we don't have to.
Yeah.
Like we drink because it's like whatever, it's just there. But if you want to hang out, if you really need somebody to hang out with, like we don't have to drink.
Yeah.
Like we can have fun without drinking. Like it's not a big deal. But she was just like,
you guys kind of get it.
Plus, like,
again, we're telling
like
you guys,
experts.
you've been hungover before. If you're lying, you're lying.
If you're lying, you're lying.
And I think that's another thing too. It's just about people who, like, say if you are drinking with a group of people, it's like, who's gonna be the first one to get really drunk? Obviously, you don't want to be that. I mean, it really sucks being with a group of people that like constantly force drinks down a person.
Oh, that they like bully them?
Not necessarily bully them.
I would call it bullying.
I guess so, but like, hey, you have another shot. Oh man, you're really fucked up.
Like,
you're having another shot.
Yeah, like clearly that person is really drunk, and then there's other people that are like, you need another one, and it's like, dude, why are you trying to ruin this person's life? Like, you don't even know what this other person is like capable of doing. Mm-hmm. Like, this person can barely even talk, and you're like forcing them to drink other shots. Yeah, and then that other person, the drunk person, like, they're not gonna say no because they're drunk, also because of their like pride or whatever, you know what I mean? They don't want to like seem like a little puss. Yeah, but it's like, dude, like, that's fucked up. Like, I hate seeing that. I'm just like, leave that person alone. Like, they do not need another drink. Like, let them chill. Yeah. And then, like, you know, for example, like, I'm thinking of like, I'm pretty sure we're thinking of the same person, but this guy, he was clearly like wasted, and then these people, they were just like giving him shots like, ooh, try this kind of liquor, okay, well, try this one, and then they're like, ha, look at you, you're all fucked up, and it's like, dude, that's messed up. Like, leave him alone. Yeah, like, quit trying to like get him so drunk, you know. But then that guy, that the drunk guy, he went and like peed all over like their bathroom floor, and then they got mad. Or they got mad because he acted out because he was so drunk, you know what I mean? And it's like, dude, like, you literally made him get that drunk.
You forced him,
and now
to be
you're mad.
So like, you guys are eating your own freaking karma.
Yeah, and now you're mad at him because you made him drink that much. Like,
yeah, it's like, oh, you shouldn't have drank that much.
Like, bitch.
Like
I don't fuck with that shit.
Can't say no when they're really drunk because they just can't comprehend what's happening anymore.
Exactly, yeah, and it's like, really, dude, like, that's fucked up. Like, I hate that. I hate seeing that. Like, it makes me so angry. Yeah. To see that. And then it's like, if you try to tell them like, hey, like, leave him alone, let him chill out, like, just let him go home and go to bed or whatever, they get mad at you, and you're just like, okay, cool, like, yeah. But if somebody was doing that to them, oh man, they would throw down. Yeah, they would show no mercy at all, you know what I mean? But it's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, don't be a fucking bully.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, we when we're hanging out with new people or whatever, like, I think we said it a couple of times before, we tell them, like, if we're taking shots and you're not feeling comfortable, don't keep up with us.
Yeah, like, drink at your own pace. Yeah. Yeah. Like just because we're taking shots doesn't mean that you have to take one with us. Yeah. Right. Like, you don't have to keep up with us. Like, it's like no pressure. You know what I mean? If you say
no, like, no, I don't want a shot. All right then. Okay, I mean, there have been a couple of times with, you know, people that we've drank with before.
Oh, we're just like, what? You're like, not like, what do you mean?
It's like, well, are you sure? You know, so like, we do kind of play that whole like peer pressure thing.
But if they're like, no, like, I'm fine, like, it's good, and then we're like, oh, okay,
yeah, like okay, like, you know, well, if there are friends and we've known them for a while, whatever, like that.
Yeah,
like,
it just
a little whole tease type of deal. But if it's a new person, like, we're not like, no, you should take a shot.
Yeah, because you don't like. And they don't owe you an explanation as to why they're not drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just like, not want
like,
to.
a lot of times,
disrespect that.
Yeah, like, a lot of times, there's people that are like, hey, let's drink tonight, and you're like, okay, and then you're like, hey, let's do shots, and they're like, oh yeah, no, I don't think I'm doing that, and you're like, it was your idea to fucking drink. Like, what do you mean? And then they're like, okay, fine, and then they end up like, you know, having a good time anyways. But yeah, you know, if they're strictly like, I'm not drinking, then we're like, okay. Cool.
I think we should take a shot.
Don't do it. I agree. But yeah. Fuck bullies.
Yeah. Oh man. We'll get into it in a minute.
Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I know we were talking about the same people in the same situation, but like, that shit just makes me so mad. Like, ugh. And then, I don't know, I'm the type of person, well, both of us, we're the type of people that are gonna like take care of whoever's too drunk. Yeah. Especially if nobody's taking care of them. You know what I mean? Or if they're just like making fun of them or something. It's like, nah, dude, like, you know, let's get you a ride home. And I think it has a lot to do with like bartending too, maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Well, that, and also like we know the dangers of people driving home,
dude,
obliterated.
Seriously. Yeah, I don't like that.
No, it really is dangerous, and some people
just don't give a fuck.
Take
They're
it
just
too
like
far. It's like
they do,
we
but
can see people drive off. We're like, dude, you're like all over the.
It's
whatever.
but then it's like you really let your friend drive off like that. Like, you're no friend. Like, why would you do that to somebody else? Why would you want
right
to like? And then it's like, oh, they can make their own decision. It's like, yeah, but not when they're like that drunk.
Right.
Like, yes, they do make their own decisions. They're an adult and all that stuff, but still, and there's only so much you can do. But still, it's like you still at least gotta try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid.
It gets complicated.
It does. It's pretty irritating, but
just overall, you guys just
be responsible. Take care of each other. Yes. I think that's like the biggest thing is like people just don't want to take care of each other, but it's like, dude, like
obviously as an individual, be responsible, but as a friend or just a decent human being, take care of each other.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, you don't have to freaking like the person. Just
I know.
Take care. Just like oh man, just take care of each other.
Yeah, just take care of each other.
All right, let's do this.
Cheers to taking care of each other.
Cheers to taking care of each other.
Oh yeah.
Take care of each other.
Take care of each other.
All right. Let me ask you something.
What?
What do you do to prevent hangovers?
Well, I don't really to prevent a hangover.
Yeah, prevent
like fully.
It. Huh?
To prevent a hangover, I just don't drink.
Like, can you actually physically get yourself out of getting a hangover?
Yes.
How?
By only having 1 or 2 drinks.
True.
But you know what I mean, like if we're drinking, like no, like I cannot prevent a hangover. I can make the hangover like less heavy.
Okay.
But I can't prevent a hangover.
So what do you do?
To make it less harsh.
Make it less harsh. Like, how do you save yourself from having a really bad next day?
Well, obviously you gotta eat.
Yeah.
And not just like a little snack here and there. Like, no, you have to have at least like 1 full meal throughout the day. But if you're a person that drinks, or if you're a person that eats 3 meals a day, then eat your 3 meals. You know what I mean? But me and you, like, we're the type of people that like we'll just eat 1 meal a day because we're just.
That's just how we are.
I mean,
that's our typical.
We do
lifestyle.
We'll like snack throughout the day, and then we'll have like 1 meal, and then that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
But definitely like eat.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you drink water like before bed. Drink some water.
Yeah.
Take your vitamins.
Yeah, definitely. That's a big one.
Obviously, like when you drink, like your body just like the alcohol makes you like get rid of all your like your B vitamins. Yeah. So like a B complex vitamin.
All your good shit.
Yeah, a B complex vitamin for sure, and some milk thistle, which is like a supplement for your liver.
Yeah. So that's that. When did we start taking that? We started taking that about
like 3 months ago.
Yeah, somewhere at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
So I think like 5 months ago. 6 months ago.
We started taking those vitamins, milk thistle, and the B12 complex, whatever. Because like or not B12, just B. Yeah. B vitamin.
Because if you know you're gonna be drinking, those are really good like vitamins to take, the B complex and the milk thistle.
Milk thistle, yeah.
Because it just like gets your body like kind of not overloaded with those
like
vitamins,
replenishes what you lose.
Yeah.
Like so alcohol makes you lose that, so it kind of like replaces it.
Like,
so
are you still gonna get a hangover the next day?
Yes.
Yeah, but just not as bad.
Yeah. So I think the most important thing is just like trying to stay hydrated. But
yeah, I think that's like one of the biggest things I remember is just like having a really bad night. People are just like, drink water.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that.
It's not going to sober you up.
No.
But like,
it's still going to...
It'll help you for your hangover ever so slightly.
But it's not going to cure you.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. I remember doing that like a bunch of times, like on our Tequila Tuesday nights.
Drinking water before bed.
Just like slamming at least 2 water bottles.
Yeah.
And I'll be good.
It's like...
It still sucks.
It's like,
but I wasn't as bad.
It's bedtime. Let's drink water and just go to bed. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, there's literally like, I don't think there's an actual way to prevent a hangover fully, because no matter what, you're putting your body through all this like shit, you know?
Unless if you are like how she was saying earlier, eating 3 meals a day and also being super active and working out and, you know, basically being
healthy.
If you're a healthy person and being active, well, yeah, same thing, right? Healthy and active.
Sometimes.
But you're less likely to get a severe hangover.
Yeah.
But if you're sitting around being fat,
all
gluttony, you're most likely gonna get a hangover.
No, you will definitely get a hangover.
You will definitely get a hangover.
Cigarettes have made, like, if I'm like smoking cigarettes for whatever reason.
You smoke cigarettes?
Sometimes.
Weird.
Anyways, I used to smoke more cigarettes, but
yeah,
I stopped. But every now and then I'll be like, you know what, I need a fucking cigarette. But plus it depends on what I'm drinking and who I'm drinking with too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, cigarettes always make it worse. Like, if I smoke a cigarette, like, I'm definitely gonna throw up the next day. It's stupid, but whatever, it happens. Don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
But if you do smoke Newports, I'm just kidding. Don't.
If you're smoking cigarettes in the first place, don't.
I know, right?
It's just gross.
It is gross, but like, honestly, like, that's a whole nother subject. We shouldn't get into that.
That is a whole nother subject.
But
anyways,
but yeah, no. Like, if I do end up like smoking a cigarette, like, I'm definitely gonna throw up the next day, no matter what.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like, I just like, yo, I need a cigarette. But yeah. Shit. There was something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah. So like, if you're mixing different liquors.
Yeah, that's another thing too. That's a really big thing.
I don't know why, but yeah, no, that'll definitely.
Well, beer is liquor, right?
Beer is alcohol. Yeah.
So if you're mixing alcohol, anyways.
So sorry. I mean, beer and tequila, like, it's not that bad, but like how I said previously, like, just a couple beers throughout the night. Yeah. And what?
Oh, never mind.
Okay. Sorry. But yeah, just mixing liquor is bad. Personally, some people are like, oh, I had some shots of this and then some of that, and I'm like, ew, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, why would you do that to yourself? But
yeah,
no, I usually just like stick to like one type of alcohol, and yeah, just make sure you stick to like one type of alcohol. Avoid try to, like, I always avoid like mixed drinks. Yeah, like, obviously, like, chasing something with tequila or whatever, like, it doesn't really help much, but
sugar,
yeah, it helps like.
Wait, sugar helps?
No,
avoid
sugar. So like, if you're gonna do a shot and you're gonna chase it with something that has a lot of sugar, like, it's fine because it's only like a little bit, you know what I mean? But if you're having like a whole mixed drink, that's like way more sugar, and it's just like, don't do that.
Yeah.
That's definitely like a good way to get a hangover, you know what I mean?
Definitely. So like rum is like,
rum is made from sugar cane.
Yeah.
Rum is made from sugar cane.
I think rum gives a worse hangover.
Oh yeah, for sure. Rum. Yeah, we remember when we went through our Captain Morgan phase.
Yeah.
Oh, man, honestly, Captain Morgan was so good though.
Captain Morgan was. I still like Captain Morgan.
I do too, but it's not worth the hangover at all. I mean,
if you're drinking Captain Morgan to get like passed out drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean, yeah, no. But Captain Morgan was like my go-to. And I remember I remember one of my birthdays we had a party, and so many people showed up with like literally a handle of Captain Morgan.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But then at that point, like, Captain Morgan handles were only like $20, so it was like cheap. But it was still like, it was just like, I don't know what it was, but it was just so freaking good.
Yeah.
Like, mixed with like Dr. Pepper or Coke or
soda.
I don't know.
Soda?
Cream soda.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Morgan and cream soda.
I usually got Captain Morgan and Dr. Pepper.
So good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I don't know why Coke, but
I don't think I could do it anymore just because it's like it's too sweet. Like I can't do it anymore. Like if
because you're used to the hard stuff now. That's why.
Oh yes.
You grew up.
I did. You want to see my chest hair?
Yeah. Oh, do you want to see my chest hair? I have one like right here.
That's not your chest.
It's my torso.
Just stop.
Okay, so
my chest has more hair than that.
So
what? Spit it out.
So, something's wrong with the. I'm just kidding.
About to get really irritated right now.
Okay, I'm just kidding.
I know. I'm just kidding. Too.
Oh.
You got all scared.
Right. I did. I got all scared. I mean, you guys, she's scary, dude. Look at her. Like, whenever she gives you that look,
what
it's
look?
Scary. Okay, no, you don't have that look.
I know.
No, like, you're about to break character. So, all right.
What look?
So, no, it's a story time. So.
Please don't irritate me.
No, I'm not gonna irritate you. It has to deal with about like mixing a bunch of liquors and stuff. So we were at this wedding in California.
Oh my god.
And so we started the day off, I think,
with tequila.
Well, did we drink at the hotel or no?
Yeah, with tequila.
Yeah, okay.
At the
like right before we left. Oh yeah,
Capri.
So we took a shot before we left.
Yeah, because remember my sugar daddy gave me a bottle of tequila.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And we took it with us.
Oh, I miss him.
Me too.
I miss him giving us stuff. Well, giving you stuff, but you shared.
Yeah.
So we took a shot and then we left, made it to where we needed to be.
Well, we took the bottle with us.
Yeah, we took this bottle with us.
Yeah.
And then I think were we drinking on the way over there?
I think we snuck a couple shots in.
Either way,
this
was what, 10 in the morning?
We drank it like I want to say it was like
11.
Yeah.
Okay. Midday.
We took a round of shots of that tequila bottle.
Yeah.
And then we went to our destination, which was like a 30-minute drive-ish. I don't know. There was traffic.
San Diego.
Yeah, we kind of like snuck in shots because of the driver. Like she was not about it.
Yeah. And then so we parked and then we took more shots and then walked to the beach because that's where the wedding was.
Yeah.
And I think that's finally like we stopped drinking finally.
Well, because
for now, because
the ceremony took a while,
and I had to work because I was recording that wedding.
Yeah.
It was my second wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my second.
Yeah, it was
wedding.
your second wedding.
So I was still a newbie, not knowing what to do. Luckily, it was my cousin's wedding, so it was just kind of like.
Dude, those videos, but like your first and second wedding videos were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They were fucking awesome.
Well, thanks.
No, they really were. Like, damn.
Sorry, not to get off subject.
Sorry.
Like I want to talk about that, but so the ceremony happened, and you know it was beautiful. It was great. And I got my shots in. I did what I needed to. Not my liquor shots, but my camera shots. I was like,
your shots are here.
I did what I needed to do, and then we go to the reception, and the reception had an amazing open bar.
For like an hour. Or like it was like 3 hours.
It was selected amount of drinks, which was like Long Island teas.
Well, because they had like one specific bottle of each like
liquor.
Yeah. So they had one specific bottle of tequila and vodka and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was like finishing my drink. I'm gonna go get another one because it's an open bar. It's gonna close soon. So I'm trying to get like my buzz on just so I can like cruise it on out.
Do you remember when we went back to like the parking lot and we were taking shots with the groom and the best man?
Oh yeah, I remember that. So we took shots in the parking lot again.
Yeah,
too.
by then the tequila bottle was all warm.
Mm-hmm.
And like the reception was really cool.
It was really cool.
They had like mariachi.
Mariachi.
And then they had like the open bar, and then they had
and it was like at a so it was like a hotel.
It's like a big fancy hotel.
And we were like not in the reception room yet. We were like on the outside part. They didn't open the doors yet because I don't know I guess they were just setting up or something. I don't know.
I think they were like cooking the food, getting the plates ready or something.
So we didn't have our seats, but we're just like out and about next to the window, looking at the beach, and like this.
They had like it was really nice. They had like
awesome like the whole day.
Yeah, they had like a bunch of tables and stuff too, like where everyone could sit
down.
And, like it was like not a lobby, but kind of. But it was where like the bar was, and then this mariachi band comes out. That was cool.
Yeah. And also, so the people that we were hanging out with, they didn't want to drink their drinks, so we're like, well, we'll drink them for you.
They were drinking, because it was an open bar, and they were like, oh, we didn't know what to order, so we ordered like Long Island teas, but they didn't like them. They said that it was like nasty or it was too strong or something, and I was like, well, first of all, it's an open bar.
Yeah, so it's like you're not paying a thing unless you're tipping.
It's like, dude, just chug it and shut up, because why are you drinking in the first place? Because you want to get drunk, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so chug it and get something else that you like. And for some reason, like, it wasn't just them, it was other people. They were like, yeah, I don't really like these drinks. They're like, they're too strong. Or they're,
for the most part, it was bottom shelf liquors too, so it's like whatever. But
it was like mid,
but still.
Yeah. But either way, they were just like, yeah, we don't really like our drinks, so we feel bad if we throw them away. So me and him were like, you know what? You know.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah. And so that was happening, and then they opened up the doors for the reception, so we're going there and do our thing or whatever.
Take our seats.
We ate. I don't remember what the meal was entirely.
It was like
a steak.
Yeah, it was steak and
steak,
mashed potatoes and
something like that.
Vegetables? I don't know.
And then
that steak was good.
It was good. I kind of remember it.
I was sad because they took mine away, and I was like, no, I want to save it for later.
Yeah. So I still had a beer, and then I was still recording. I'm still doing my job. I'm still doing it, right? But I'm also having a great time. And so I'm drinking the beer, and then we did a toast with the champagne. So I drank the champagne, and there was other champagne glasses like unfinished. So I just finished those.
People weren't drinking. They only like got it just to do the toast, and then and then they didn't drink it. Yeah, I remember I did that too. We were just like, oh, whose drink is this?
Oh my gosh, I just remember.
You were drinking all the wounded soldiers.
I was drinking the wounded soldiers off of other people's tables. Yeah. I was like, is anybody finishing this? Nope. I'll finish it for you. I don't know what it was, but it was liquor. It's really embarrassing to say that, but there I was doing that because I was having a really good time. But either way, what ended up happening was, well, not ended up, but close to it. I was still recording everything because I was still focused to do my job. I was against the wall,
leaning on like a pillar
to hold myself up just so I make sure I got the shot.
So drunk.
Yeah, God. I was really drunk, but I still got it done. Yeah, and like I was still new to the whole thing of like recording and like doing wedding videos and stuff like that. So like, even if I wasn't drunk, like it was still okay, but it still wasn't like professional the way I do it now.
Yeah, like I was so mad because it's like I didn't realize how drunk you actually were, and
until I went to the restroom.
Oh my god! Like I had to go into the men's bathroom with you, and I was just like, dude, are you like? I was just like, get it together. I was like, dude, you need to fucking get it together. Oh my god, it was terrible. And
we sat by the ocean. That was awesome.
No, it wasn't because I sat there and made you cry.
Yeah, I know, but still, it was still awesome. Like I know I was still crying, but I was still like having a third person perspective.
People were just like walking by, like, "Are you guys okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're fine."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "You need to throw up right now." like I was like I tied your hair back and everything, and I was like, "You need to throw up. Like, listen to me. Throw up, and you'll feel better. If not, like you're gonna stay like this, and you're gonna end up throwing up no matter what. So you might as well just do it now." And you were just like, again. And I was like, fuck my life.
I hate throwing up.
I was pissed. I was so pissed off. And then what happened at the end of the night? I was like, all right, fine. Let's go back inside. and then you sat there at the table, and then you ran to the bathroom.
Oh.
And then that's when I went with you to the bathroom, and you were throwing up, and I was like, you fucking...
I threw up.
Bitch.
And then
you go back to the table, and you're just sitting there.
I'm sitting there, yeah, like this.
And then...
No, I think it was...
No, yeah, you were... Yeah.
And then you know what revived me?
That fucking song.
Is it the...
El sonidito? Yeah, that one.
No.
How does it go?
No. I don't know.
Can you count to 4 in Spanish?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so that's how the song goes.
Oh, okay. So that song. Beep, 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 beep.
El sonidito.
Yeah. So as soon as when the song was starting, I was like this.
And then as soon as that song started, I was like, Daniel, it's your song. And then he just immediately just gets up and then
went to the dance floor, and I'm like,
and I'm just like, fuck.
I don't know.
I was like, can't wait to go back to Cruz's single. Just kidding.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
No, just kidding. Did you say me too?
Huh?
What'd you say? Did you say me too?
No.
Did you?
No. I didn't say me too.
Why would you say that?
I'm just kidding.
You embarrassed me.
Yeah, I know, but I was just kidding. But anyways, so the very next day, so we went back to our hotel, and our bed was against the window, which was on the beach side, and woke up the next morning. I'm not sure what time.
It wasn't even the window. It was the screen door.
Well,
the screen door was just wide open, and so were all the windows along the beach.
We felt the breeze, everything like that. Just that whole calming not ocean, but the waves crashing, and just that whole experience, right?
Well, it was literally on the beach where we stayed.
Well, yeah, so it was right there. Woke up the next morning, and I was all right.
Yeah. Which is cool. I mean, a lot of it has to do with being next to the beach, and all the moisture. The moisture. So it's it's the humidity and all that stuff in the air. It's just
so through all your pores in your body, it's just the salt and everything is just sucking it all up.
Yeah.
Sucking all those toxins out of you.
Also, since it's so close to the water, it was just all the moisture in the air just kind of replenishes you at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I woke up and be man, what happened last night?
Yeah, no, it was how do you black out and wake up not hungover? Because I wasn't as drunk as you. I was still able to I was still pretty,
because I remember it.
I was still pretty wasted. But it all had to do with just being on the beach, just because like I said, all the water and the moisture and shit like that.
And yeah, so it's when you're near the ocean or really any body of water, it's that key factor of helping you stay hydrated and replenish you somehow, definitely. In some type of way.
Oh yeah,
which is weird but cool. And also being on vacation, being on vacation too.
Yeah, that's true.
When we go to Disneyland and stuff, we can drink. I mean, we're not severely drinking, but we're just drinking throughout the whole day. Beer here, beer there, whatever. Water here, there.
At Disneyland.
Disneyland.
And then taking a break in the middle of the day.
Yeah, we take a break, go to our favorite bar.
Go to our bar, and then
that's a whole nother story.
Catch a buzz, and then go back to the park, whichever park, and just have fun.
Ride the rides and just have a grand old.
It's funny because
we have a blast.
Yeah, it's funny because it's we're so sleep deprived, and that's the only time that my eyes actually have the dark circles because of how sleep deprived I am and tired. But I'm still able to get up at 6 a.m. and last until 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Just because we go to the bar afterwards.
Oh yeah.
After the park closes.
we're making our Disneyland vacation plan a lot stronger just because we keep updating it every single time we go.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is fun.
Oh, man, it's a lot of fun.
All right, you want to do a shot?
Yes.
Okay,
so what's your go-to about curing your hangover or getting through a hangover? How do you get through hangovers?
I drink a lot of water, and not just water, Gatorade or anything that has a high amount of electrolytes. That's my go-to thing.
Like
and
the
also,
Gator Light ones, not the Gatorade, but the Gator Light.
Gatorade, but the Gator Lights. No, yeah, those are like at least what I can take in, but also just wanting to eat meat.
Oh, you know what helps too though? The emergency.
Oh yeah, emergency.
The little emergency.
Emergency. Like that.
Like this. Daniel, look at my hand and look at yours.
Yeah, no, look at it. Look at the screen right there.
Look. Daniel, look.
Yeah.
And look at... Oh my god. This is why I get violent. Because I don't have patience for this kind of stupidity.
So, emergencies...
Shut the fuck up. I'm already mad.
Shut up.
What? You fucking kidding me right now? Anyways, yeah, emergencies, they help a lot.
Eating. I mean, it's really rough to eat, but you gotta eat. You gotta put
dude,
those
sometimes it's like so hard to eat just because like you're so like nauseous already. You can't hold anything down, but if you smoke a little bit of weed, that helps too. It helps with the for me it helps with like the head spinning.
Yeah.
And with the hunger, like the appetite.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, you smoke a little bit and then all of a sudden you get the munchies and you just want to eat everything. So it's like, you know,
it kind of forces you to eat. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Makes
pretty
sense.
Much. And you know, if you get like cotton mouth or whatever, and you just like
gotta put that fluids inside of you.
Water.
It's just fluids.
Depending on how bad, like I don't really like support or like I guess condone drinking more alcohol, unless
hair of the dog.
Yeah, sometimes, but that's only if like
sometimes.
That's only if you're like, if it's already like the evening and you already ate. Yeah. And you're still a little bit like,
and who you're with. If you're going to another party or people come over or
it's like, you know, something. Just have a couple of like shots or like a beer or two and then just
get into it.
Just go to bed.
Yeah.
Sleep definitely. I think the only thing that is actually like gonna cure your hangover is like time.
Yeah,
to, like,
definitely
get
time.
Your body through,
your body gotta rejuvenate and do its own thing. One of the coolest things was garlic is actually like a really big thing to help your body.
Oh yeah.
Garlic is like one of those antioxidants.
It's like a superfood.
Yeah. So
an onion.
So I remember your dad making this little soup thing.
Oh, the caldo.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Yeah, kind of.
Well, yeah.
So it's not like soup with like, you know, but it's just like the juice, drink? Like the yeah. So the chicken bouillon.
Yeah.
The caldo de pollo.
Right.
One.
But it's with the fresh ingredients.
So you add some garlic and chop up some onion, some cilantro, some oregano, and some sort of like peppers, like spicy peppers, like whatever makes it just like a little bit spicy. Boil that up and then, you know, pour it into like a teacup or wherever, a bowl.
Yeah.
And then either lime or lemon. Lemon is better for like your stomach, but lime works. Lime's all right. But you just drink it while it's hot.
Yeah.
You can either like sip it little by little, but as long as you
drink it
while it's hot, then like that shit, like I don't know.
It's not gonna kill it, but it's gonna help.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Tremendously.
Yeah. One time we went out to drink with my brother and we were drinking tequila over there at home, and then he's like, let's go to the bar. So we go to the bar.
When we had a bar. We go to the bar and we start drinking like beer. Yeah. And then they ran out of Dos Equis, so we started drinking Budweiser. And then they ran out of tequila, so we started drinking Jameson. And then we go to a friend's house and we drink more Budweiser. And then we're doing beer bongs. Oh yeah.
Oh man, that was nasty. And then they gave us like the pickles, the moonshine pickles. Yeah. God, those are nasty.
Oh, those are pretty gross. Pickles.
And then like, I don't know, we ended up going home like at 4 a.m, maybe even 5 or 6. I don't know. Either way, it was like 5 or 6 because I remember my mom calling me at like 3:30 in the morning.
It was late.
Yeah, my mom called me.
Early.
She's like,
depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, my mom was like, hey, where are you? And I was like, oh, we're down the street. from your house. Why? And she's like, oh, well, didn't the bar close like a long time ago? I was like, oh yeah, no, we're literally like
Down
two
the road?
houses down
Yeah.
from where my brother lives, when my brother lives like 3 houses down. So we were just like right there. And I was like, yeah, no, we'll be home in a little bit. Like, we already stopped drinking, like, no, whatever, no big deal. She's like, oh, okay. I know it's when we still lived in Crudos, so we were in Lordsburg for like that weekend.
Yeah.
And yeah, that next day, like, I couldn't. So my dad was like, I'm gonna cure you. And he made us this little like caldo.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay. So I'm just like there, like all like with a spoon, like a little kid, all. And then
all hunched over, just being like,
it's actually, it tastes really fucking good.
It does.
But
It really does.
so like, I drank some.
You should try it.
Yeah, and then I just had a little bit, and then I was like, this is really good. So I just kept going more and more. And my dad was like, you better like chug it while it's hot still. So I was like, all right, fine, I guess.
Yeah.
And after a while, I was like, damn, I'm not throwing up anymore. I feel alive. But just all those ingredients, it's kind of replenishes you in a way.
You just gotta replenish your body. However, so I think that's the only end time.
That's like the best.
Yeah, but if you have to work the next day, that sucks on you for drinking the night before.
Yeah, drink responsible.
Sorry, because we would literally drink every single night. Not every single night, but before we started the work week. Either way,
on the work weeks.
Cheers.
The only nights that we didn't drink was when none of us got out early enough to go buy alcohol.
Yep. Okay.
So my first one says, favorite trip you guys have gone on and why?
Okay. You tell me. You say it.
Favorite trip that we've gone on?
Yeah.
I think all of our Disneyland trips have been the best.
I think the one, maybe.
I don't know. There's been a lot. I really liked our Santa Fe one.
The Santa Fe, it was just between us two for Santa Fe.
It was just us two, but like I like our family ones. I like the ones that we've gone with your family and with
the one in Sedona was really cool.
Yeah, that one was cool.
The recent one in San Diego was a cool one.
Yeah. Honestly, it's hard to choose. It's hard to choose just because like me and you, like we just like make the best of all our situations.
Yeah.
And we try to have fun no matter what.
No matter what, we always try to have fun.
So it's like, ooh, that's a tough one for sure.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one, I don't think I even could.
Well, pick one.
Dude, I don't know.
Like, you don't have to explain it.
I know, but like...
Okay, give us your...
Okay.
Top 3, no particular order.
Okay. I think definitely the one where I went to California for that bachelorette thing.
Oh.
And then you met me there after it was over.
Yeah.
I think that was really fun, and we spent like that whole week just like exploring like San Diego by ourselves. And
well, LA and then San Diego.
Oh yeah.
And then
definitely
made our way home and caught the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. In Phoenix.
Yeah.
And then came back home. So that's a really good one.
Yeah. Also,
so you had a longer week than I did. I just had a whole week. Not a week. Yeah, about a week.
Well, yeah, but also the one where we went to California, we stayed with your cousin, and then we went to LA.
Yeah.
And then we went to Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
But we went to San Diego first to stay with your cousin, right?
Yeah.
And then we stayed there for like the whole weekend. Uh-huh. And then we went to Anaheim. Mm-hmm. And then we we were just like at the beach and stuff, and
Yeah.
And then we ended up...
I guess I got it confused.
So we ended up staying... So it was like we were in San Diego. We stayed at your cousins.
Yeah.
We went to LA. And we went to some beaches. Explored a little bit, whatever. And then we went to the Emarosa show in Anaheim at Chain Reaction.
Yeah.
That was like a big bucket list thing for me to do, because Chain Reaction is like a legendary like venue.
Place? Okay.
Yeah. If you're emo. If you know, you know. Yeah. But yeah, that show was like one of the best shows I've ever been to. And then on our way back, we went to the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert.
Yeah.
That was our second Red Hot Chili Peppers concert.
That's right. Okay.
And
so
then
I didn't get confused.
Yeah. And then
that's all right. Still happened.
Yeah.
Got the wrong vacations wrong.
But then that one where you met me in LA, that was really fun too. Yeah. And then on our way back, we also went to see Red Hot Chili Peppers. Did we?
No, we did not.
No?
Mm-mm.
No, you're right.
We've seen them 3 times.
Oh, okay. No. You're right.
The first time we just went to Phoenix.
Yeah.
And then second time was that trip. And
Okay.
Third time was
you're right.
Recently.
But like my favorite,
like I said, it wasn't a particular order. It was just like your top 3.
All of our Disneyland trips have been really great.
Yeah.
I really liked our last one.
Our last one? I was going to say, what about the one before where I proposed to you? Or whatever.
No, that one was... It was still good, but it wasn't the best because of like it was so cold and rainy
and wet.
Yeah, that was and then whenever we got back, we were all fucking COVID.
Your coffee.
Oh my god! So shut the fuck up.
Real quick.
Okay, we're at Universal Studios.
So we're at Universal Studios. It's rainy. It's my feet are wet because I stepped in a couple puddles.
It was.
I still had fun.
Yeah, we all had fun. We always had fun.
It was just like
2019 November.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving weekend. We went to Universal Studios and Disneyland.
Yeah.
And it was raining.
Yeah.
Like the first 2-3 days. And one of the days that we were there, it was raining in LA, like at Universal Studios, Hollywood.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Right.
And it was all cold too, and we weren't prepared for that.
No.
But I had to wear leggings under my jeans.
Yeah.
And our socks got wet because the shoes that I had, they were just yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways,
we're at Universal Studios, and we're trying to get warm. So
we go to Starbucks.
I think we're there for about 2 hours already, ish, somewhere around there. So we go to Starbucks to get some warm coffee or whatever, just to
hot chocolate, warm coffee, whatever. I think it was just
hot
coffee.
chocolate.
Well, the whole idea was let's go get hot chocolate, and I was like, no, let's get coffee.
It was just and let's just put some caffeine in us because it's gonna be a long day. So there we are. We're outside in our ponchos. We're in our ponchos, right? And I'm just there, just
oh my god,
looking around dang. It's an empty park. Well, almost an empty park.
It was a ghost town.
I told them it was gonna be a ghost.
Shut up.
That's another story. Anyway, just I look over at her, and she's just there, just glancing around. She's sipping on her drink, but she's as she's doing that, the bottom lip of the cup is wide open.
The lid wasn't. It's because the lid wasn't on all the way.
Probably.
So I'm
it
there,
was just
and
spilling.
It was and it
gushing, spilling.
It was within a couple minutes of us sitting down. We're oh look, there's an empty table. So we're sitting there, and the lid wasn't on all the way. And so I'm trying to drink it, and for some reason
she didn't notice because her poncho is
and I was just looking whatever, right? Over there in the distance.
Yeah, she's
and
just looking
I kept tilting
she's
the
who's
cup.
That hot guy over there?
Yeah, basically it was Beetlejuice. But I was tilting the cup up more and more and more.
She's like, why am I not getting anything?
Yeah, I was getting tiny little sips, and I was
I just bought this. How come it's not that? Because whenever you're drinking a hot drink, you're anticipating that steam from your tongue.
The burn, the hot.
I always burn my tongue when I drink a hot drink. I'm not used to it, but I'm just there I'm
you were just
what are you doing?
But laughing at the same time.
And she puts down. She's
what? And I look down, and I just see all this
there's freaking coffee stuff everywhere. I'm like, that was funny as shit.
Fuck me, right? Yeah, that was fucking. It was funny, but. Yeah, that sucked.
That was a great vacation.
And then it was the drink was I don't know, the medium size, whatever you call it. But I only drank this much because it all spilled out.
All right. My first question that I got, it was my opinion on fifth period. So I guess like when it first started, my opinion for this class that I had in high school, they were sophomores. The second group of sophomores that I have after lunch. All right, whatever.
Second group of sophomores. Okay.
Yeah, because it was freshman. Well, yeah, freshman, sophomores, lunch, sophomores, juniors. That's pretty much how my every single day was over there. For this particular group, my first impression of them was like it was a bunch of dudes for the most part.
So they were all stinky?
No, they weren't.
I'm
really,
just kidding.
They weren't really. No, they were not stinky.
Yeah, right.
No, they really weren't. They're all right. They're cool kids.
Oh, that's your opinion?
They became cool kids.
Oh, all right. What was the scariest moment of your life? I don't know. Scariest moment of my life. Honestly, like, oh shit, I don't know. I think when I was like 11 or 12, I got stung by a scorpion and I thought I was gonna die. Because I felt like I got stung by a scorpion like on both of my hands, and I thought I was gonna die just because I felt like the like venom, I guess, like crawl like all the way up my arms. And like it's like whenever your like hand falls asleep and you feel that like static shit, like that numbness, you know. That's how it felt, but I can just like feel it like literally like crawling up both my arms like slowly, and I was just like, holy shit, like I'm too young to die. But I don't know. I have no idea. Other than that, I mean, there's been like plenty of scary moments, you know, like when I wake up screaming at night from nightmares.
What about a car accident?
Yeah, okay, I guess I don't think there's like a scariest moment. There's been plenty of moments where it's like equally as scary.
Yeah.
And then looking back at it now, we had this like little Mustang, and we got T-boned at
we were on a green light.
Yeah, we were on a green light, and we were like on like the 4th lane, and this girl, like, she runs a red light and like just fucking like wrecks our poor little Mustang. But I guess like I don't know if it's like the scariest moment, but just I guess it kind of was, just because like it kind of made me like realize that like anything can happen like in an instant, you know what I mean? And because like at that time, whenever it happened, it just happened so fucking fast. So yeah, that's definitely scary. Just to think that like to see your like life flashing before your eyes, even though it wasn't like that big of a deal, because like it happened so fast, but it also happened in like slow motion. Yeah, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. And like whenever it happened, like it's like, you know, this car like just like hit us, and then our car like just like kind of like spun around a little bit, and it's like we don't know like if we're gonna hit other cars or like where just you're gonna end up happen in that moment. Yeah, so that's pretty scary. Yeah, I guess so. How about you? Okay, I know I know what the scariest moment of my life was. What? It's dumb, but I had like sleep paralysis. Yeah. I was asleep in my own bed at my mom's house. Yeah. And I felt I knew that I was asleep. I think I know what you're talking about. So I was asleep, and I felt myself like floating out of my body. Oh. And I remember like the room was dark, and I remember like seeing myself asleep, or I just remember like being like above myself or whatever, and I couldn't get back. Like I was like holding onto the walls, and like it felt like I was like swimming, but like I couldn't like get to where I needed to be, and I was scared that I was never gonna wake up again. So I remember I just like as I was dreaming, I started like yelling and screaming for like help, you know what I mean? Yeah. And whenever I actually woke up, I was just like, and I was like, holy shit, like that was scary. That's the first time it ever happened to me. And like all I remember is thinking like, I'm never gonna fucking wake up from this. I'm never gonna be able to like get back into my body, like, you know what I mean? It was pretty weird, but yeah, that happened.
weird.
Yeah, it is pretty weird. But I literally was like thinking that I was never gonna wake up again.
Yeah.
But then I ended up waking myself up because I was all screaming out for help. In my head, I was screaming out for help, but like in like reality, like I barely even made a sound. Yeah.
All right, you ready for this question?
Yeah.
This one says.
Wait, well, what about yours?
I told you it was the car accident.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. All right. This one is asking, what is your spookiest ghost / spirit / anything paranormal encounter, if you had any?
I already know your answer to this. Cheers. Oh. If there is any spirits in this house, don't fuck with me.
Come say hi.
If there's good spirits, come say hi. If there's bad spirits, do not fuck with me. You don't know what you're dealing with.
So, this spookiest moment or whatever. There's one time in the bathroom. I think I'll talk about that another day. But
I feel like that the bathroom one was like way scarier than.
I know, but asking spookiest. Either way, I guess I'll tell both.
What's the difference between scary and spooky?
I don't know. Just creepier, I guess. Either way, okay. So if I'll tell both just to see what you guys think.
Tell whatever you want.
Whichever one's scarier.
Do whatever.
Just to like make it quick. It was me and my sister, stepsister, I think other stepsister, and my cousin.
What about that cemetery thing?
Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna have a whole session on all that. So anyways, spooky. Here at this house that we live in right now, we were in this bathroom, which is right here, and we were
literally
Bloody
the other
Mary.
side of this wall.
Like, oh, let's play Bloody Mary. Cool. Sure. So we turn the lights off, and we're all Bloody Mary, Bloody
Don't say
Mary.
it again. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And then, it's real quiet, like, what's gonna happen? And then all of a sudden, just kind of like, all of us just got like real spooked, and just ran out the door, and we're just like, what the heck? Well, we all just got scared and real spooky, whatever, like, freaked out. And then my cousin, like, we're all just like, kind of huffing and puffing, like, oh man, we got out of there alive because that was really scary, playing Bloody Mary in the bath, like, take it however you will. But then all of a sudden, my cousin just starts getting a bloody nose running down his face, like just gushing out of his nose.
Ew.
And we're just like, well, we don't want to go back inside the house because that was dumb. That was a dumb thing to do. But I don't remember. I think we all kind of went in. I don't remember exactly, but I think we all went in, got the napkins, and just started covering his nose just to help him out. And I think that was pretty much that. The other thing is, so across the street we had this farm, this really big tree. At that point in time, we had this swing on it. So I'm here with
the hanging tree.
Yeah, the hanging tree.
Just kidding.
So
it's not a hanging tree. What if it was a hanging tree?
It wasn't around when he moved in. I don't think. Maybe it was. I don't remember.
It probably wouldn't have been that big.
No, it wouldn't have not been. Anyways, so, it was just a summer day, a Saturday or something like that, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go across the street because I'm kind of having a bummish day, and I just don't know what to do. I'm like, I'm really bummed, so I'm gonna go across the street, go to the farm, hang out.
Sorry,
I'm just there on the swing, just
sitting there, pondering, looking up at the sky, looking at the clouds. Really beautiful day. Listening to the wind, the leaves rustled. I was, enjoying my time. Like, all right, well, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I'm gonna go back. I come back, back across the street. My dad is out there on the porch, and he's just like, hey son, who are you with over there? I'm like, what do you mean, Dad? He's like, I saw you. I was standing at the window, like, so there's a window right here that can see the farm. He was like, I was looking out the window and I saw you on the swing, and I saw that there was somebody with you, like just hanging out with you. And I'm like, What?
I was like, Dad, I'm sorry, but I was by myself. He's like, son, you don't have to lie to me. I'm like, Dad, I swear to God, I was by myself. Like, I was by myself. And he just had his face of like, I know I'm not crazy. I'm like, well, like I was kind of like stuttering because I'm just like, I don't know what else to tell you, because he thought I was lying. So he's like, as he was standing at the window, he called my stepsister over and like, hey, JC, like, come here. She's all, huh? He's all, do you know who that is over there? And she's all, no, I don't know who that is.
So what did they see?
They saw a blonde girl like standing next to me as I was on the swing, and they both saw it, and then they're like, huh, well, whatever, it must be the girl from down the street or whatever, or something like that. And so my dad was just, I was like, back whenever I finally came back, and my dad told me this, and I'm just like, really freaked out. I was like, Dad, I was by myself.
You know what it was?
I'm by myself.
It was one of them wild turkeys that we had over here the other day.
Well, damn.
I'm just kidding.
And
sorry.
My dad was just like, huh. Okay. And I was like, well, I'm scared, so I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna go into go inside the house and just relax.
Yeah, I've had not many spooky or scary like experiences like in this house, even though like a lot of people are like, "Ooh, this house is haunted."
There's a lot of saying about that.
Yeah, or like just the land that we live on in general, like the whole neighborhood, the whole fucking town. Are you kidding me? But yeah. I don't know. The only like I guess like really like spooky experience that I've had like in this house is I had another like sleep paralysis type of shit, and I was home alone. Well, you were gone. I was at home alone because like the dogs and shit.
Yeah.
I was asleep in the bedroom, and I was just like, oh no, you were home. But I just remember like laying there, and I remember hearing like footsteps like come up and get closer to the bedroom, and then like walk in through the doorway, and it was like a man, like figure. Yeah. It was like recently. It was like a man like figure, and I was like asleep, and I just remember like feeling like his hand like on my face, like literally like his whole hand just like covering my face like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like asleep, and his hand is just like, and I just remember being like, what the fuck? And I just remember like this man like whispering some weird shit, like just like whispering. And I was just like kind of like, what's going on? And he kept like getting louder but faster at the same time, and I couldn't understand what he was saying.
Yeah.
And I just remember like trying to like wake myself up by like screaming, because I knew I was asleep, you know what I mean? So I just remember trying to like wake myself up by like trying to like make noise and stuff. And then you came in and you're like, hey, like, are you okay? And I was like, I was like, what? Yeah. I was like, damn, that was creepy. And I fell back asleep. Yeah, that was pretty fucking creepy. Yeah. That's like the creepiest experience that I've had in this house. But other than that, I don't feel like this house is haunted at all.
No, I actually
like I've never had
feel really comfortable.
Yeah, me too. House. And I haven't had any like other people are like, you know, a lot of people that have been through here. Yeah. This house specifically have had like their own like stories or whatever, but that's like the only thing that comes to my mind about this house specifically.
I think that's a whole other episode about like
some paranormal shit.
Paranormal.
I mean, maybe we can make it a segment in like each episode or every other episode or whatever.
All right.
We still have to like sort through those.
We do.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get to the next question.
Okay.
What's your favorite thing to do to piss off your wife? Huh.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I never intentionally try to piss her off.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. See, you're acting stupid. That's one thing. Just playing.
No, I mean...
Wait, can I say something real quick? Okay, so, like, obviously, I can be pretty aggressive, like jokingly, like whenever I'm joking, like I can be like mean or whatever, but it's all just jokes or like intimidating or whatever.
Oh,
like,
well,
but
yeah,
it's like all just joking. So that's one of the reasons, like, if you guys haven't noticed, I do say that, oh, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Because if I don't, people take me serious. And they're just like, ooh,
you're a very serious person.
She's mean. Ooh, she's a bitch. It's just my face.
Yeah. And your attitude.
I don't have attitude.
Yes. That's just how you come off.
Well, don't judge a book by its fucking cover. Bitch. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know. That's why do you think I married you?
Why? Why did you marry me?
Because I read your book.
I didn't write a book.
Okay. So what's my favorite thing to do to piss off your... What's your favorite thing to piss off your wife?
What is your favorite thing to do to piss me off?
I don't know.
Like, to piss me off intentionally.
Just being a freaking idiot that I know that it's going to make you mad.
Oh, I know.
I don't know. And
like,
I mean, sometimes, like, I'm not trying to be an idiot or a dumbass or anything of the sort.
Yes, you are.
But there are... Not all the time. Not all the time. But there are some times where I'm just like...
You're just like...
I'm like, hey, watch this.
To yourself?
To literally nobody.
To your fake... To the dogs?
To literally... to Lucy or Moo or whatever. Like, hey, watch this. Go up to you.
Stop. Just stop. No, I know.
I'm saying exactly like that.
Whenever I tell you, whenever like you do something, and I'm like, stop, and then you keep going, and I'm like, dude, stop.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fucking stop.
I'm just like, dude, like,
stop it.
You gotta let an idiot be an idiot sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
But sometimes
that's how we feel free and available to life.
Yeah, but other times you gotta learn to not push that person's buttons.
Yeah, I know, but it's marriage. I don't think buttons are...
Y'all wet.
Alright, what's the next question you got? What's your favorite TV show?
What is your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show?
Yeah. Of all time. No? What's your favorite TV show right now?
No, I really think I have to go with that Adventure Time.
Of all time.
Of all time. Of all time, Adventure Time.
I love Adventure Time.
Just because, like, I cannot get enough of it. I can binge watch the heck out of it.
Yeah, me too. And especially because the episodes are like, they're only like 20 minutes, if that. But the whole,
but they're very progressional and
the whole story, like,
it's not your average cartoon.
It really isn't. Adventure Time is like made by like stoner adults.
Yeah.
And their target audience was like obviously like kids, but they also like threw in their own humor, which is like stoner adults like us, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, definitely like the dry, dumb, corny, stupid, like Adventure Time. Hell yeah. I love Adventure Time.
Yeah. How do you like or not like being a teacher?
I would hate to be a teacher.
You know what? I did have my rough days.
I guess it depends on the subject.
Yeah,
but
it depends. It really does depend on the subject. Luckily, I did like science. Took a minute to...
Science is actually pretty cool.
It is cool.
As an adult,
it's
definitely.
Like, okay, so if you're trying to like teach the specific words of like definitions and terms and everything like that of science...
Can you explain this? This cut I have on my finger?
Cells working.
What do you mean? What are they working for?
They're replenishing everything that was damaged and lost. So
they're like rebuilding themselves?
Yeah, they're rebuilding. So they're making sure that nothing gets inside of your body to basically kill you. Because if you had an exposed wound, a bunch of bacteria is going to get into it, and all that bacteria is going to constantly multiply. That bacteria is going to go inside of you and cause an infection. That infection continues to spread, and if your cells are not doing this job, it's just going to keep going to where you have to cut off that finger. If you don't cut off the finger, you're going to have to cut off your hand. If you don't cut off your hand, you're going to have to take your arm. If you don't do that...
So where do you think I'm at right now? Because you're
totally
my
fine.
finger, like right here, it's like swollen.
Yeah, no. It there's a purpose for swollenness.
Those like blood clots and shit.
Yeah, it's like those are your cells. It's like
those are your cells regenerating.
When your body like swells.
Yeah.
It's like the
inflammation and all that.
Like those. It's those.
It's like the antibodies like going to that specific place to just like
and
fight off.
They're acting as like the traffic people. To
hold on, where's your lab coat and glasses? Just kidding. No, I was just kidding.
Oh, so
maybe that's
so it's there's specific cells that go into that area to where they like direct traffic because they're like everything's under repair. Like don't go this way, go that way. Like they're directing everything, as well as the other cells are just like with their construction hats going on. Like, all right, guys, we gotta do this shit to like rebuild this and. There's literally a whole like civilization working inside your body and you don't even know it because well it's literally just you.
Yeah, all your cells.
Yeah.
Just like humans are on the planet.
Yeah.
Or ants in the little
ants are amazing.
Your little garden and all that.
I like teaching. I like teaching a lot. Teaching was fun. Teaching was honestly probably one of the best, not the best thing I could have done. But it was definitely something I'm glad I got done.
Yeah.
Because it taught me a lot to be, I don't know, just kind of like put me back to where I needed to be. It really did. And like after that, it's like as much as I try to teach them, they also taught me on like kind of like it felt like I was speaking to a mirror in a sense.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah, definitely.
And like I try to teach them as best I could, but after like reflecting on that messages and information, it just came back of being like, you know what, I was once told the same things at one point in time, and it's like, why am I not keeping up with that? And
can't do it.
You know, it's like as being an adult or whatever.
Sorry,
as an adult or whatever, but I'm just doing the best that I can, and just trying to be a decent human being.
It's not only that, but it's like, you know, like you put yourself in their shoes, which like obviously you weren't. It's not too long ago that you were in their shoes,
right? So
it's like, you know what it's like to have teachers like look down at you and just be like, ugh,
and they
fuck you, like you're dumb.
A lot of them really,
they don't give you the time of day, but you know what it's like to be misunderstood as a student and to try your best to understand like what they're trying to teach you. And a
lot of them really respected that, and
they appreciated you a lot.
They did. And whether they learned it or if they did and forgot it as of right now, because honestly, I forgot majority of the stuff that we went through in high school right away, just because it was just high school. It just didn't matter.
It didn't matter because you were just trying to get through it just so you can like get your good grades and get to college and get a career and like all that bullshit, all that society.
That, but
conforming to society and
but
bullshit
I still liked it. That's why I was still able to like retain a lot of the information. It was just back there. I just had to like reopen it again and be like,
a lot of it's like,
shoot,
yeah, a lot of it's like common sense.
So it's like it's not saying about what you're able to retain or what you're able to like comprehend or experience or anything like that. It's just the muscles of your brain does not fully develop until you're 21.
What the fuck?
So if you drink or do anything that like is potential damage to your brain, what?
Look at this shit.
What?
Do you see it? Look.
What?
You don't see it?
No.
My God.
You're not showing me. So
dude,
no.
Look. Cheers.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to.
It's okay. But yeah. So that's all it is, that the muscles of your brain does not fully develop until you're 21. So if you do anything that can potentially cause the halt, deformation, development.
I don't know, but this is really good right now.
Yeah. That's why they just like basically suggest that you don't drink until you're 21 or do anything until you're 21, because that's when everything just finally finishes developing inside your body.
Didn't they change the tobacco laws to be 21?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But in Europe, you can be like freaking 14 to do whatever the hell you want.
18. I don't know if it's the same in Mexico or not, but either way. I have a question.
Yeah.
When do you think that we're gonna, like, by what episode do you think we're gonna have a guest? I think in July.
Yeah, okay, yeah, for sure in July. But you know what?
You know what, Sally?
You know what, Sally?
You know what, Sally?
You know what, Sally?
You know what, Sally? You know what? You know what, Sally?
Too far.
You know what?
Too far.
You know what, Sally?
Too far.
You know what, Sally?
You know what, Sally? This kid is asking, when did you lose your virginity?
Ew. Pervert. Yeah. Don't be asking that shit, you fucking pervert. Shout out time.
Yeah, let's make... Yeah.
Okay, so shout out time. Cheers. First shout out goes to Shay Nene. Cheers to my prima. Well, your cousin.
Yeah.
But my cousin now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Cheers to you, Shaya.
She's cool.
I love Shay.
So here's a shout out that I have is for Zane. Zane Van de Veer.
Yeah, Zane. Yeah, Zany.
Yes. So it's this guy that I met. I don't know. It was at Village Inn.
Was it college or Village Inn?
Village Inn. Oh well, it was at Village Inn, but we were both going to college. But we met each other at Village Inn. No, he was a good guy. Like I said, he was down to clown.
He still is a good guy.
Like, he still is good.
He was definitely down to clown.
And it's like we invited him to come to our wedding. He couldn't come because I think he was about to have a kid.
Well, he lives far away.
Yeah, and he does live far away. But either way, it's like it's one of those like friendships where it's like it doesn't matter how long we go without talking to each other or seeing each other.
You just pick up on where you left off.
Yeah, it's like
he's like your soul brother.
Yeah,
definitely.
And it's like it just doesn't matter how fucked up we are or anything like that of the sort or whatever. We're just like, dude, you know what? Like, I respect you and I love you, and we're just gonna go on from there.
Zane's fucking awesome.
Zane is
I think I only met him like
dude.
Maybe like 3 times.
Yeah.
But either way, like I love him.
Yeah, and it's like
awesome.
Me and Zane, we can get into arguments, but like after we're done arguing, we're just like, all right, well.
You're like, all right, brother.
Catch you later.
Nah, Zane.
Yeah.
Zane,
you're
in our hearts forever.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
you are.
Literally. He's just a good guy in general. And that's it.
He's a good guy in general.
Definitely.
Like,
love
Zane,
him to death.
I love you. I miss the shit out of you.
Oh, me too.
I hope to see you again soon.
Oh, no, we'll definitely see him again soon.
That's a good shout out.
Yeah, definitely. Zane.
Sorry for everybody else, but I'm sorry.
Maya. Grotto. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But Maya Grotto.
Isaiah DePoli, you are one of my favorite students. I do appreciate the type of person that you are, and for being outgoing and like changing, and just keep doing you, dude. Just be loving and be just keep being you. That's all I have to say.
Be true to yourself, dude. I don't know who you are, but be true to yourself. Like, that's what matters.
It does not matter how many hugs you give. Just keep giving hugs. Just be a good person that you are.
He's a hugger.
He's a hugger.
Aww.
Always be He's cool.
Always be a hugger.
Just be you, all right?
Yeah. This fool has like stuck by my side no matter what, and like we would always like rely on each other, you know what I mean? Like we're always there for each other, like no matter what. And he's one of the realest motherfuckers that I've ever known, even to this day, you know what I mean? And it's fucking great. Like you know, like we didn't we weren't in the same school or class or whatever, but we were just always there for each other. We always understood each other, and we had the same homies too, so it was like, but he was just like a genuine person, just like I was. Like neither of us gave a he still is. Yeah, he still is. We don't we never gave a fuck, and we never will give a fuck.
Aaron, I fucking love you, dude.
Honestly, yeah,
I do.
OG Fleet.
Like, OG Fleet. It's like everything that you're saying. It's like, dude, like
that's how everybody knows him.
I'm not. Well, yeah, honestly, really. Like everybody loves Aaron. I think everybody loves Aaron. Everybody should love Aaron.
Everybody does love him.
He's just cool. He's a really cool dude.
It's like he makes you feel cool. Yeah. But he also is cool, but he's just also
he made me feel cool whenever I thought I was not cool.
Right? Yeah, no, I agree with that for sure. Not about you, but like about me for sure. But like he was just always like just super down to earth and just always he was just always like full of love, and he had so much love to give, and he was just
he was also a fucking idiot.
Oh my god. Aaron, you're the best. I love you with all my fucking heart.
So do I.
I miss you.
Yeah.
And dude, we're in this shit together.
You got a good shout out, dude.
Like we got you.
We got you.
We got you. You got us. Shit. We got you. Like.
Got you.
Damn, I'm about to cry. Like.
No. I mean, I was about to cry. Like.
I don't want to cry, but.
Handful. You know what? If anybody else wants to get a shout out and us talk about you on this shit, like tell us, and we'll may or may not cry about you, but you know.
Shout out to OG Fleet.
OG Fleet.
OG Fleet. Fuck yeah. My favorite groupie. Well, cheers to him. That's it. Just cheers to him. One of the greatest teachers I've ever known. One of the greatest teachers I've ever known.
For
as much of a hippie as he might have been, but oh my god, like even just like seeing his face, like he was just like beautiful in and out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can follow us personally. My Instagram, her Instagram, Twitter, her Twitter, whatever. Just go to our
Just go to our account.
Go to our account on the Talavera Studios. You can contact us both for whatever you want to contact us for, whether it's personal or whether it's just something for fun for the next episode. Whatever. We're all in this together. We're having fun, and let's just keep moving forward because that's what life is all about.
Yeah.
Let's take this last shot.
Anyways, so cheers. Here's our last shot.
Cheers.
Just remember, like, follow, subscribe, comment, share, all of it.
All of it. I hope you guys had fun with this, because I had fun with this.
I had fun. Did you have fun?
I had fun. I have fun every fucking Tuesday with you.
Cute.
I also have fun with every Tuesday with you guys too. If you're watching Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's okay. I'm having fun with you guys.
It's all fun and games until one of you is throwing up in the toilet.
Yeah. Be responsible. Have fun.
Subscribe.
Be good people. Be decent.
Subscribe, like,
be decent.
Comment, share, all of it.
All of it. All right.
Oh,
what?
Huh? Don't be a little bitch.
Don't be a little bitch.
a little bit. Anyways, we love you guys. We do. We love every single one of you. Especially you. No, not you. Okay. Get out of the fucking way. Stop. You.